It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You are watching WFTA television.
And here we are once again, late night on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. I'm Bill, your host, and we are here. Sound check in my 5x5. Let me know somebody, Gojatron, and see if we can be heard and if I'm clipping. We're going to get Jonezer here in just a second. But first of all, let's see who all's with us here in the chat. Johnny Sorensen came in to say hello very early today. Shaitan's Hammer said hello too. We got Largo's Lair hanging out here in the chat. Good to see you, Largo. I had a great chat with you earlier today. Good to see you, man. George Valentine with us, and he enjoyed that Superman video. I'm glad you did, sir, and I enjoyed making it. Gap After Dark, Jamie Sanders, Mike Fee, Gojitron, Gap After Dark. I think I got everybody. Rolando Flores is with us as well. Good to see you, Rolando. And Largo, I wish Paula could be here. She would be happy to do some shenanigans, but she had to work. If you remember, she took off earlier today before work. So loud and clear, Mike. 5x5 says Gojatron. 5x5 says Gap After Dark. Thank you. And let's get Jonezer in the house and let's get this road on the show.
What's up, everybody? It's Jonezer, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this.
Brainiac.
Hello, Bill. I saw your feeble attempt at a Superman video that featured a phony Brainiac. I am the real and true Brainiac. Brainiac was false.
Okay.
I just playing.
I want to thank you, Jonezer, for helping me with that video. Your input on that was invaluable, sir. You don't really want to take credit for that, but you're going to get it any damn way.
Well, I dropped the ball for sure because I was supposed to provide a Lex Luthor voiceover. Unfortunately, health issues, I ended up walk down my basement stairs and doing. So I thought I'd just have a little fun with my.
There you go, and that's all understandable, sir. And of course, we had something to take your place that was already in place, so you know everything was covered. But yeah,
it all worked out. I was on my wedding anniversary, and that was why I wasn't here. Me and the wife got to rekindle the old romance, and got a little room, and at a little hotel suite and whatnot. And I rewarded her with all her love and support by getting messed up in the sick and going to the ER. So it was very fun.
Yeah, that sucks, man. But and you're still on the mend, so you guys, keep Jonezer in your thoughts because we want him to heal up and be 100% again. But anyway, on to other things. We got a show planned out for you guys tonight. Stick around till the end. Of course, we got music and fun. As you can see, we made our October goal, and I'm going to get paid here. But hello, Armstrong. Good to see you. But anyway, we're working on our November goal now. And so tonight's goal is $25. So if you guys want to be generous and help us out, we sure appreciate that. As you well know, any super chats will go to for you to request anything from the music and fun list. And of course, I'll put that up here after a while when we get ready to start our first set so you guys can look it over. But in the meantime, we need to get ready for some memes of the week because we got a set for you guys, and I worked hard on getting them too. Thanks for everyone in the team who helped me harvest these memes this week.
Memes of the week. Memes of the week.
Holy crap. Homemade apple butter. What, that bitch did what?
I homemade some apple butter. With a hold down.
George Valentine says it's been a heck of a week for memes. Yeah, I made a rule earlier, and Goji was there. There's some memes that have been overdone. One of them is the P. Diddy baby oil memes. I'm sick of those, and I didn't want to bother with those. And of course, the election stuff is over. Get over it, and we'll move on to some funny memes that aren't all of that. So that's what I made that a rule. What do you think about that, Joneser?
No, I anytime that you talk politics, off half your eye. So it's probably best to avoid.
I think that is best, yes. So, what do you think about getting some of that homemade apple butter, that homemade some apple butter?
Well, I mean, just because she can't be trusted because she a hoe, don't mean she don't make some good butter.
Okay. And Goji Tron says, no Diddy, no politics, no problem. And Mike agrees, no Diddy memes. He's sick of those too. I agree. I agree. We're have you experienced this yet, Joneser? There's YouTube ads that have been playing consistently before videos, and it's not all the same person in the ads, but the script is the same, and it's about baby oil and P. Diddy memes, and I usually get them skipped by the time they get that out of there. What is that all about?
I don't know. I'm just glad not to see political ads in front of my videos anymore, and it'll be a couple years before we see them again. So
And
I'm
maybe
just gonna
they'll
enjoy
quit
that
texting
little
my
reprieve.
phone. I have
I'm gonna
blocked
enjoy that
more
little-
numbers this year than I've never had this deluge of text messages from unknown places telling me what to do and vote and sign petitions and bullshit.
Yeah, it's nice for that to just.
And
That
all
hole better
Music
make
Fan
some good
88
apple
with us. Good to
butter.
see Jeff.
Butter churn. How you do it?
Isn't churning butter a euphemism? Asked Largo. He's
Yeah, I
using them
don't-
big voids again, Jones, or you got to help a man out now.
I know what a euphemism is. Even it's like a double. Like it means something else.
And good to see Jeff with us tonight. I see that his chat is working for him well tonight. I hope that continues to be the case as we move on to our next meme. And I will read this to you. It says, I ate the Buzz Lightyear toy. What do you have to say for yourself? You have a friend in me.
Friend in me.
Yes, people, some of these memes are dad jokes because I am a dad. I'm also a granddad, so I got double dad jokes going on here. Let's move along here. We got something. Here we go. Single guys decorating their pumpkins.
That one might have a double use there, Bill. I don't know.
Saying, I mean, Halloween is over, but I had to throw that in there.
Oh, there's nothing like washing that rotten pumpkin stink off your family jewels.
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
says George Valentine.
He went there.
Oh, Mike, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. I'm not even putting that up on the damn screen.
Oh,
Rick might just be lurking, Mike. He said he was going to be here tonight.
The hole is definitely for the candle. Definitely for the candle. You wouldn't do anything else.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Jeff, is that you decorating that pumpkin?
Mike hopes he is here. It's a glory pumpkin hole.
Oh my God.
Dual function.
Here we go. Getting a piece of that pie before it rots.
Just make sure to put the candle out before you start. Otherwise, I'm burning for you.
No, I hate Halloween, Jamie. I would never do that. Sure. It sounds like he does protest a bit too much there, Joneser.
And who the heck hates Halloween? You get to dress up like ghouls and get free candy. It's the greatest holiday ever. What are you talking about? You get to watch scary movies and get sugar. I don't see the problem here.
Jamie ain't buying it either. Here we go. Who are you, warrior?
That one. Action. That's for
What chess piece is that, Joneser? That doesn't look like the bishop to me.
he's the rear admiral.
Geek.
Yeah, that one you might want to wash your hands. Touch that after you.
We had a bad Halloween
that one's-
experience, Jeff. Okay. Yes, close your virgin eyes, Jamie.
Yeah, that toy.
Mom, you're embarrassing us.
Well, someone had to do it.
No. Mom looking pretty hot there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that was my mom, I wouldn't be happy. But if I was that kid's friend, I'd be glad to go.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeedy do. Trick or treat, I'll take the treat.
Right?
Or you
Well, at
turn a
least
trick.
she's,
I don't know.
joining in.
I wait a minute. I just went there. Sorry.
Paula. Don't watch the replay. Bill is incriminating himself.
How fast was that kid going anyway? Damn, he busted that whole thing up.
Got them power wheel. Power wheel. Power wheel.
Give her a child she actually loves. Ooh, George. Well, let's see what we got next here on the old meme list. It's more than 40 years later, and I still don't know the name of this candy.
That's the stuff at the bottom of the bag that you like either eat last or throw away. Like that I put those like right there with like the candy corn and peeps.
No. This is better than candy corn. It's got like a little creamy center in it that tastes like strawberries.
Really?
Yeah. You've never eaten one at all, have you?
No, I guess I just threw it away.
Yeah.
Like old lady candy. It was like something like grandma would have in her.
Jamie Sanders is agreeing with you. She says yuck. George Valentine calls this slingshot ammo. Mike Fee gave his away.
So it has a creamy center.
It's a little chewy, creamy center once you bite into it. Yeah. And they're not like hard candy hard. That candy is called Your House is Getting Egged. Yeah. Both like that at the same time, yeah. Toilet paper rolled. We did
when
that.
they like hand out like freaking apples. Well, everybody else did candy, so I got you a word search.
You know what I hated? I hated the old lady that forgot it was Halloween, and you went and knocked on her door, and she goes, "Hold on a minute, I think I got something in here I can give you." And she comes back with one of those blue tins with the lion on it, the Leo peppermint stick thing, and she gives you a peppermint stick.
Yeah,
They are all gross like candy corn and peeps. Apparently people do eat peeps, but I've never eaten a peep. Have you eaten a peep?
You would not catch me dead. Those are trash.
They definitely are, said Jamie. Trash.
That's like just basically it's like a sugar marshmallow that just sticks in your. No, thank you.
Well, that's all it is. It's a sugar-coated marshmallow, exactly. I'm not particularly fond of marshmallows except in my hot cocoa.
Well, like one thing we do when we do the family vacation campfire, we'll make s'mores. So I do like doing that, just to roast the marshmallow on the fire and put it together. But that's about the only kind of marshmallow anything I'm gonna do.
Jeff says, "Happy Easter." Let's see what we have here. One day the world will follow what is written on her shirt, and that will be the day that you'll see only happy faces around. Birthplace, earth, race, human, politics, freedom, and religion, love.
Well, dude, who can argue with any of that?
Nobody, I would think, unless you're evil.
Yeah, that is beautiful. So I love this meme, even though it's not as funny and can't rip on it. What a lesson for the.
Yeah, and our friend John Wesby put this up, and I couldn't help but to add it into the list because it's time for us to have a little bit of humanity about ourselves and remember that not only are we all come from the same place, but we're all going to the same place as well. So we're in this together, no matter what our beliefs are. I think our goal is the same.
Well, I mean, again, we agreed not to talk politics, so I'm going to do this very briefly. But I've never understood when one side or the other has the power that the opposing side roots for the destruction of the country because they want their guy to look bad. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
If we're all on the same plane and we got a new pilot, we want the new pilot to fly the plane well, no matter if we like the new pilot or not. That's where I'm going to leave.
Well, Gojitron comes in with a breath of fresh air. He said, good luck wearing that shirt when the apes take over.
Human trash.
Well, I like to see when he's sitting there being held on trial, and then suddenly he says something that they can't stand, and they all go into the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
The humans are savages. Murder each. Terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not sad, you just need tacos, says Machete.
Machete is awesome. I've never seen a sad person eat a taco.
Flew it out, and look, it looked like he's got Machete's taco stand there behind him. It's been obscured a bit there, but I think that says Machete's taco stand.
I would eat Machete's tacos.
I would too. I think Machete's tacos are probably authentic, don't you think?
I bet you there'll be some wild hot sauce there.
I imagine. Here we go. This is going to be me here in about maybe less than 10 years. When you're about to eat Mexican food and you know somebody else has got to clean your ass.
That's evil. that is next level.
I mean, look at them knowing looks on their face. Oh, yeah, wait till we get home.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, Jamie says, ew.
Yeah, take that, nurse. Yeah, Taco Bell. Extra Diablo sauce.
That Diablo sauce is good, man. I like it. It's not hot.
I think it's perfect.
Gojitron says, bingo and Chipotle night at home.
There you go.
Let's move on here. Sarah Connor seeing you become friends with Chat GPT. Yeah, I'm guilty, dude. I'm guilty as hell.
Yeah, but we've been friends with. Yeah, Skynet are just getting friendly with him.
George Valentine says, I bring Taco Bell to my grandfather's nursing home, so I live that meme.
Nice.
Let's see what Winnie the Pooh says. Come on, Piglet. It's Friday. It's time to get shit-faced.
Oh, bother.
Look at Piglet, all excited. Winnie the Pooh got a damn fucking pint of beer as big as he is in his hand. I remember those days.
Sense. You ever seen this guy eat honey? He'd sit there and eat honey until he's stuck in frickin' Rabbit's front door.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course he's going to have this Mondo frickin' beer. I bet you, though, Piglet, I imagine Piglet's a wild drunk, dude. He probably like, oh, I don't know if I should have any. Oh. And he probably has like one sip, and the next thing you know, he's Satan.
And he's little, so he can't handle his liquor like Pooh can.
That he's a totally different person. Old Piglet wants to fight now. But you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of your bouncing crap, Tigger. That's right.
Pooh is a flasher. Lay! Denise is here. Hey guys, I'm late. Ree! You're right on time. George Valentine says all's fine until he has that bacon sandwich at 2 a.m. All right, let's see what we got next. The grocery store prices got me to thinking Thanksgiving dinner gonna be spaghetti.
Kind of SpaghettiOs.
Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know. this year is going to be an interesting Thanksgiving because there's really nobody but me and my wife to have Thanksgiving with. So I don't think we're going to do Thanksgiving. We're going to go like over to our brother's house or something like that for Thanksgiving and let them do all the work and we can do all the eating. And then when it's over with, we're going to pack up and go home.
Not a bad plan.
George Valentine says this one here is hitting him close to home as well. Goji says spaghetti with turkey meatballs.
That is.
Jeff agrees with me on my Thanksgiving plans there. And Mike P says that's how it's done. And OBS says, hi, Rolando, all music. George trying to catch up. My eyes are bleary. I like third shift, but not sleeping normal. Okay, well, I remember third shift.
Part of the game.
Try Taco Bell for breakfast, they said. It'll be good, they said.
It looks like we had a problem.
Looked like we had a blowout.
They got the burster burrito.
George Valentine says, try the deep fried turkey club at Arby's.
There you go.
Try the meat mountain at Arby's. I wonder if that's still on the secret menu.
I used to work at Arby's. That was actually my first job. Every once in a while, I get a hankering Arby's. You know what we call it when we work there? Barfies.
Hey, kids, ready to get a barf burger? Who remembers
when
that
I worked
one?
There, they had the 5 roast beef sandwiches for $5 in a drive-through in the city of San Diego. You can imagine people ordering them freaking 20 at a time.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a restaurant that's very similar to your White Castles, but it's not White Castle. It's called Crystal. It's the same thing. It's a sliders. You get a sack full, and you go get a sack full of crystals, and you eat them, and then you do this to the shit house when you get through. Let's see. Mike Fee got the you can't do that on television reference that we did there. OBS says, I got pizza and rotisserie chicken. I work hard. I deserve it. I celebrate my days off. Well, I'm glad that you got your job there and you're back to working again, girl, because we were all worried about you. Rotisserie chicken be the bomb, says the Motu Jonezer. You know, you can answer them out loud here in the thing.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I let you do it out loud, and
I got you. Don't forget chili cheese pups. Oh yeah. Yeah, the chili cheese pups that they do there at the old Crystals, that's pretty good too. Let's see what we got next. I just love when the leaves start falling. Get busy breaking this crap up.
that was me with my kids. Get outside, move that damn rake, boy.
And figuratively speaking, finally got his smokes. Did you find your ID card? Because he asked me, do I get ID'd for smokes? And I said occasionally. Usually it's because the cashier's under the gun from corporate and they got the cameras on them. And if they don't card everybody, including the old man that's 100 years old, when he comes in to get his smokes, they get rolled up. So don't get upset at the poor person behind the counter because they're carding you, man.
But gotta do. Yeah. The old Jonesy house for the leaves there. We got all the leaves in my yard because we got the tree. I got the tree in the neighborhood. Tree hangs on my yard and it dumps all its cargo into the yard, and so I get the joy of breaking up my leaves. And if I don't break up my leaves in a timely manner, and blows them all. Neighbors fun.
You need to do what my freaking neighbors do, and you have the leaf blower and blow all the leaves in your neighbor's yard.
Oh, I don't. That's bull. I'll rake them up, bag them up, or lately we've been hiring a kid. He's got a lawnmower with a bagger rider, and he comes over, does a couple passes in the yard, sucks up the leaf.
Yeah, here at the supermarket, says OBS, when you buy the booze, you have to they scan your ID with, the ID's got the little thing on the back that the scanner can scan. And if you don't have your driver's license, they won't even sell it to you. It's like that at Walmart with cigarettes. They have to scan your freaking ID with a scanner. Jamie made her daughter sweep off the leaves from her porch, and she wasn't happy about that. Well, she needs to learn how to do her chores. Chores is good for kids.
Good for
Look what I can do. Look what I can do. They call this move the helicopter Skeletor. How is that useful? Yeah. It keeps your mom's face cool all summer.
I don't know. I'd hate to see what Skeletor's mother looked.
I don't know. Probably looks like Skeletor. She's skeleton face, but she's got boobs. Blue boobs.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying.
I don't know. Did you see the episode of Robot Chicken where Skeletor was a baby and Randor put him on the back of the attack track and was taking him back to the castle, and he said, well, we're going to stop over here at this house before we go. And Skeletor was like, it's his mistress's house. He. And he was going to, kill He-Man's mom before she could have He-Man. But then he decided that he needed to kill the mistress too, because the mistress could have been He-Man's mom too. But when he killed her, she was blue, and he winked out of existence.
Oh, he got his own mother.
Yeah.
Terrible. Poor Skeletor. Never works out for him.
Always ruining his own day. Hoisted by his own petard. I think I downloaded the wrong Montreal screw job.
Or maybe you got the right one.
Wherever you are, Rickster, thank you, sir. Skeletor, baby. Who are we, Lego collectors? What do we want? More Lego. Where will we put them? We don't know. And that can go for us toy collectors in general as well.
You could see my overflowing collection behind me spilling out onto the floor everywhere.
I purposefully don't light up the back of my room anymore just for that reason. It's a wreck back there.
I like everybody. I paid good money for all this crap. Freaking look at it. Damn it.
There's a fine line between being a collector and a hoarder.
Yeah, I resent your insinuation.
I'm not insinuating. I'm talking about myself, Jack. Yeah, step on them Legos. That's good for you.
Well, and I guess for me, my collection is a collection I sell from. Not everything.
It's the alcoholic that runs the liquor store. I understand.
100%. Keep the good bottles in the back.
The cat goes to the confessional. I acted like I hadn't been fed, and I got a second breakfast.
Frickin' my cats do every day.
I think it's a cat thing, or it wouldn't be a meme. Mine does it too.
Bastards. Evil shits and cats.
And Jamie Sanders says, even her kids do that.
I'm hungry. Didn't you just have dinner? I'm still hungry. It's time for bed, but I'm hungry. You just brushed your teeth. I'm hungry. God damn it. And if you don't feed the damn kid, he's just going to keep saying he's hungry. So you got to feed him and make him brush his teeth again.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Scary cat stories. And then she got the spray bottle. Oh boy. You remember the days when we used to tell the scary stories with the flashlight under our face?
Still do that. Phone now.
I bet you do. OBS says, my cats get all lovey-dovey and gets the treats every time, wakes me up, got me wrapped up around his paw.
They know how to manipulate. But let me tell you something about these. None of you want to hear. Y'all think these cats love you, but they don't. Because as soon as you die, they will begin to feast upon your corpse before you're even cold.
Yeah, they'll eat you. They'll eat your dead body when nobody feeds their ass and they get hungry. So better hope that somebody finds you in there before that happens.
They will not even wait until they are hungry. It will strike while the food is warm.
Master manipulators, they are. And I always told my wife, I said, you know that if you were as little as a mouse, they would kill you immediately.
Yes. Will eat you.
Kate Van D in the house with us. Good to see you. Hi, everyone, says she. Oh, that's going to be my demise. Dead in my trailer with cats eating my face, says OBS.
Yep. They won't wait.
Cats are primal. Dogs are interconnected to mankind.
Dog will at least wait till it's hungry.
Yeah. They are animals, all of them. I got my Christmas tree up. What about you?
I haven't had the turkey yet.
Well, there's my Christmas tree right there in the corner.
Once we've had the turkey, then we can have the tree. My rule at my wife would put the frickin' Christmas decorations up with the frickin' Halloween ones. Frickin' Santa Claus would be coming to the house dressed up like Dracula.
Well, the problem with my Christmas tree is that as soon as I got a cup of coffee in the morning, I would probably eat the Christmas tree.
Absolutely. That thing would last 4 seconds. I didn't eat it. One of the dogs would.
And OBS says that her kitty is on mouse number 12 for this year and brings them to her and drops it in the hallway meowing. That's because she loves you and she wants to share with you. She doesn't think that you're capable of feeding yourself.
Yep, that's the gift.
Shaitan's Hammer says the people across the way have yard decorations up already and have lighted them up.
That's people do that. The Christmas shit's out. That's what they do.
Yeah. They don't even hardly wait for Halloween to be over with around here either. Walmart had the Christmas stuff up before Halloween. They did.
Yep. And people buy it. That's why they do it.
I do it because I can. I can because I want to. I want to because you said I couldn't.
Yeah, that looks just like my cat, too. Looking at you while they do it as you're screaming no.
Knocking something off of the table. That's what they like to do, especially if it's a glass with something in it that stains the carpet. There you go. Some Christmas vacation quotes here. Clark, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year round. We have Google Meat Patrol here. The Google Meat Patrol, meat. M-E-A-T, meat.
It's probably Rick.
Hey, Rick, how's it going, man? Good to have you here. The store starts selling Christmas candy before Halloween ends. Yeah, it does. The Google Meat Patrol.
Gotta be somebody who knows how to make fake accounts and troll people.
Look at Mike. Mike's got his number too. Rick's here.
gonna come up with a new game there, Rick.
Yeah,
Know you're
man.
Muhammad Mustafa, freaking unsolved mystery, Larry Flint guy. We got you. You ain't fooling nobody.
Oh,
Get
I
out of
love it.
here, you unsolved mystery. Shady is Don Knotts trying to sneak in a bottle of water.
Google Meet. Speaking of Google Meets,
Fool nobody.
if you guys want to get in on the fun, we have a Google Meet with members every Friday, and we had a great one this past Friday, didn't we, Joneser?
We did. We usually have fun. You know, sometimes things get a little off topic and everybody talks at the same time, but you know, it's still fun.
Hey,
You
there's
know,
nothing wrong with that as long as you're not actually live on YouTube trying to do that shit.
right.
Did I go there? I'm
Right.
sorry.
But we're not the only channel that has the problem. You know, it happens. It's a thing.
George Valentine says he already had a Christmas tree cake here recently. Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes are the bomb, man. I finally remember what Zoom calls remind me of. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right.
I have seen every episode repeatedly. I love the show.
I'm sorry, Mike. I know I've been bad. Yes, I was bad. But I'll get over
It's
it.
okay. I bet you do.
Mark Calloway voted most likely to throw his classmate from a very high structure. Michael Foley, most likely to be thrown from a very high structure by a classmate.
I was glad those two could meet up later in life. That was one of my favorite I ever witnessed.
Oh my, why do mine always look like the Hollywood squares?
I wonder what else.
There, you went there too. Bad Joneser, naughty, naughty, naughty.
Oh,
Did I do that?
almost like I don't give a crap.
I never dreamed that one day I would become a grumpy old man, but here I am, killing it.
That's my man too. Animal, my favorite Muppet.
What happened
The
to
drummer.
Animal? Was it LSD?
Well, he's a drummer. You know what? Somebody pointed out to me that I never understood and didn't get until finally when it was pointed out to me. I was, oh my god! But he's a caricature of Keith Moon.
I'll never look at him the same again.
I mean, isn't it true?
It is. Why?
That's perfect.
Damn it! Why did I not see that before you pointed it out to me?
Never seen it, you know, and I'm a fan of both of them. So yeah, it was insane when somebody finally told me that. I was like, oh my god, how did I not know that?
Mike V. Bad Joneser. Joneser don't care. We love it here. We love it. It's fun. Moving right along. The thought of going to work tomorrow. It's Sunday night, every Sunday night.
Yeah, that one hit me right in the soul. Oh,
Oh, who's your favorite Muppet? I can't pick one. I like Beaker a lot, though. Me.
yes, the effect speaker will sadly be temporary.
After Bunsen Bunny, dude. He always blew Beaker's ass up, didn't he?
Here at Muppet Labs, we're working on the electrode micro producer. Now, Beaker, if you hold this switch here.
Sleep well, middle finger. You've got a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Another one I saw recently was about growing old. It was one of the modeling memes. You thought it was anyway. It says, "Go to the people that you love now, because when you get too old, you may be too weak to be able to lift your middle finger up to them."
I can't wait till I'm on my deathbed. I'm gonna get my kids and have them come up and I'll be, son, come closer, closer, sir. And then when they get close enough, I'm gonna say, I have something to tell you. It's very important.
And what's that gonna be?
Oh, that's where it ends.
Oh, you shit! Oh, I thought you were going to the other place. The last time Jonezer told this story, folks, it was get them in one by one to tell them each the secret that no one else can know.
That's a good one too. I still plan on doing that.
Oh God!
You better not say it out loud, though. As one of them's over there.
I know. That's why I didn't go all the way with that one. We kind of know what that is together, though. Oh, here we go. I tried to catch fog last night. Please don't. Missed.
I love these.
Yeah.
OBS
No,
knows it.
yeah. OBS, you're giving it away, girl.
Oh, she knew it. That's the truth. That's what I plan on doing. Take them one at a time and tell each one of that, but then make them promise not to tell their brother.
And once again, I am a military veteran, and so I've got the military meme up here. 0230 coming up to the gate in the taxi. Me, we need your CAC, my buddy.
That's fun.
And Jonezer, these two gentlemen here who are coming in at 0230 in the morning, puking shit pot drunk, are going to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning and go on a 2-mile run.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Don't fill your boots up too full, boy. You're going to get up and put them on.
How to tell someone politely that they are stupid. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster.
That's a very good one.
I survived spankings, lead paint, rusty playgrounds, secondhand smoke, toy guns, no seat belts, no helmets, drinking from the water hose. Share if you did those too. So I'm sharing it with you guys.
Actually, I can even add to that. I survived riding in the back of the freaking truck on the highway. Yeah.
Hey, when I was growing up, there wasn't no car seat rules for kids either. I used to stand on the seat beside my dad.
Yeah, I remember laying in the window in the back of the car. They had that little thing where you could climb up in there and lay on the upholstery and just lay in the window.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
remember like sticking
OBS.
my tongue out at the cars following us too.
Oh, I used to flip other drivers off, and they didn't know I was doing it back there.
You know what's funny? The riding in the back of the pickup. We're on the highway in the city of San Diego, going 70 miles an hour, and two kids in the back of the pickup. And it's like, if that car is hit or in any kind of an accident, those kids are dead. That's
Yeah.
it. We're
And I don't
done.
know. It probably did happen occasionally, but I don't ever remember anybody getting killed in the back of a pickup truck around here.
No, I'm sure it statistically had to have happened a few times. That's probably why the laws were changed. We did it all the time. I couldn't imagine sticking my kids in there like that now. Not even.
Ah, yes, how times have changed. Well, Could you imagine just letting your kids roam all over the neighborhood doing God knows what and you not know where they are and they come home when the street lights come home?
I always need this for what they're doing, where they're going. Here's one. You try this one as an adult. Get up, get out of bed, run right out the door. Don't take your wallet, your phone, your keys, or nothing. Just start running down the road. Don't even have a clue of where you're going. Just go on an adventure.
Me and Dad used
See
to do
how
that all
far
the
you get.
fucking time.
Yeah, because you won't even get 2 houses away from your house before Santa can turn around and come back, and you're going to wallet or your phone or something. There's no way your brain will freaking flip. You can't do it. You used to do it every day, and you never thought about it.
Never gave two shits. We lived all this computer stuff without all this computer stuff. Circular dial telephones with a limited distance cord, and that fucking phone hung in the living room so everybody listened to what you had to say on the phone.
You'd have to talk in code.
Talking in code.
Get it? It will be.
Oh, I need this. It's the hide-a-poo. So that you can let your dog shit in the yard and you just hide it underneath the fake rock.
Oh, you need to go out there and pick part of being.
Rock beats bag. Stop scooping and start living.
Yeah, no thank you. We don't need little tents. Little poo tents.
Bad Christmas presents. There we go, folks. Going on the list.
Hide a poo.
It says here, simply go, cover up, and go.
Yeah, no thank you.
And here we have another cat meme. I bet the cat was looking straight at the painter the whole time.
Oh, absolutely. What you got it? Got some wet cement over here. I'm on my way to.
Kate Van D says mushrooms grow under the poop.
I suppose, depending on what you want to grow.
Make sure that you can
fungi.
identify the correct shrooms, because if you get the wrong shrooms, they'll die from poison. You ever drink any shroom tea?
Only shrooms I like better be on a mushroom or pizza.
This is Jonezer right here at work. When you've got a deep rage burning inside of you, but you've got to act nice because you're at work.
Yeah, I don't usually succeed.
No, that's not a good trip when you get to bad shrooms. That's a bad trip to the ER to get your stomach pumped. Hopefully before your blood congeals in your body.
I can tell you from experience, infections don't play around.
Oh, yeah. So your leg is twice its size, but it was more than that.
Yeah, and swelled and a big rash. Yeah, it was real bad. In case any of you guys didn't know, I had affected leg probably over the last month or two.
Well, I remember the text message that I got from you
went.
about your hip was hurting you really, really bad at work, but you were still moving around on it. That was before he went on honeymoon time. So yeah, that's been what, 2-3 weeks ago?
And so they figure I got bit by mosquito or something, and I did get bit up in like late August, early September.
I remember you out drumming out in the park or some shit.
Yeah, I had a show where I was playing drums on the lake. Bit up, and maybe that's where it happened, or maybe something worse. But anyway, I picked up an infection on my leg and this on my between my ankle and my knee, and yeah, even right now, I have my right leg is twice the size of left leg.
And that's after taking medication and it going down.
Antibiotics. Yeah, I've got a swelled leg. Go along with my swelled head.
There you go. And let's see what we got next here on the old meme list. Oh, yeah. Coming soon to a living room near you.
That's what my cats do. Climb that thing.
Damn, says OBS. Yeah,
I got some pictures. It's nasty.
I've already seen one. No, thank you. I need no more. I saw enough to know that it's not good, but hopefully the medication
Yeah,
does
you probably
its
got the
job.
worst one. I
Hopefully,
probably sent you the worst one. That was like right out of the ER when I.
thank you, sir. I appreciate the picture. But anyway, yeah.
Well, I tried to keep my I tried to keep my balls out of the shot for.
I appreciate that very much, sir. It was just his appendage there, or nothing else.
Yeah.
So there won't be a song video of Jonezer's leg. No, I'm not going to go there. Susudio has gifted a membership to Unusual Mike Television. Usual Mike doesn't come over here as much as he used to, but I'm sure he appreciates you gifting him a membership there, Susudio. Susudio giving a membership to someone, and we appreciate that. So, Usual Mike getting a membership.
For them to receive it, wouldn't they have to be in the chat? So
nope.
That means
Nope. They are, it's a subscription list, and it's like a drawing. So when you gift a membership,
anybody that's subscribed to you.
Yep. So what happens is, and you don't even get to pick. Okay, I've gifted memberships for you. You don't even get to pick. You just say that you want to gift a membership. It draws a random name out of the subscription list and gives them the membership.
I just learned something.
Hey, Susu. Hey. And Kate Van D says, my new kitty is going to wreck my tree. I just know it. Oh, if it's a kitten, it's in the tree, going up the tree, and hopefully the tree will support said cat and not do what we see here in this picture. And look at the cat. He's like, did I do that? No, I didn't. Dog did it.
And they got this tree sap on their freaking little furry body, and then friggin' picking the thing.
Oh.
You go pick the cat up, and then the cat's sticky. No.
And we have to remember that we never forget where we came from. Look at that rickety ass fucking ramp. Cringer wouldn't do that. Yes, he would. Cringer would be the first one up that tree.
Cringer would.
You think? I think that the cat instinct would take over Cringer. He just couldn't help himself. It'd be like on that what was it, Bug cartoon or whatever, where it's like, no, don't look at the light. I can't help it.
I think you got Cringer wrong, dude. Because Cringer, in his heart of hearts, in essence, in his soul, he is lazy. So he will lay down. He will not be bothered to climb that tree. Bed.
Lazy. All right, and did you ever do this? I remember doing this quite a bit.
Get friends laying down in front of the ramp because you'd have to jump the friend.
There is a picture out there, and I've seen it with people laying down and the bike in midair over them.
I used to do that, or you're always trying to build.
And Shaitan's Hammer with some more info here. He says the more time and content that someone watches on a channel, it increases the likelihood that they'll get gifted memberships as well. Interesting.
How about that?
Fun times, says Mike. Yeah, I remember this ramp here is constructed much better than the shit we used to construct, because I can remember constructing a ramp consisting of a cinder block and an old piece of wood leaned up against it.
How that was basically our construction, a bunch of bricks and plywood, probably cracked in half as soon as the bike tire touched it.
Right. When your human yells at you to stop licking your butt, but you catch him licking someone else's, and you're worried about my tongue.
You know, it's a good thing that our pets can't communicate, because I'm sure our pets have heard some sides of us that we'd rather them not sharing with it.
I don't know, but I don't know about tossing the salad, Jones, or I'm just not into that shit.
Each their own. What Joneser always says is different strokes for different folks. What may work at old Jonesy's house might not be on the menu at Bill's house there, but that's okay, because you know, everybody likes different things. You know, some people like steak, some people like chicken. It's all good.
Is that a confessional?
Both are.
Is that a confessional, Jones? Or
I have no idea what you're talking about. I plead the fifth. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Just saying that there is people who like certain. You may not like the things that other.
Okay. Oh. Let's see what we have next here. I'd hit that. No, you wouldn't.
He'd miss.
So I was wondering if someone would get the Star Wars joke. And fucking
I got
stormtroopers can't hit a goddamn thing. Was it on the Mandalorian? They were sitting on their speeder bikes trying to hit something, and they kept missing.
Me and Lyric were laughing at that. Touching on the. I think Lyric even got a Valentine that had some stormtroopers that if you were gone, I'd miss.
That's a beautiful Christmas ornament for your tree right there, Joneser. I want one of those. That's the Christmas ornament of the year.
A spider web or a ninja star?
Look closely.
That is the bag of dicks. That's a satchel of Richards. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, those are, that's a shooting star.
Yeah, and some of them are shooting, if you notice.
Some of them have achieved bliss.
Yes. Ah.
Satchel of Richards.
Here we go. The worst named toy in history. The Winnie the Pooh Honey Pumper.
Wow.
Real toy. Real
Really?
toy. This is not Photoshop, folks. This is real.
Wow.
Who in the boardroom? Oh, this is. What can we name this toy? How about the Winnie the Pooh Honey Pumper? Oh, that's a great idea, Carl. Let's go for that one.
Yeah, I like it. It doesn't have a euphemism or a double entendre or none of that. Right?
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh and his honey pumper. Doo.
I'm pumping some honey, baby.
Oh, bother.
More fodder for the worst Christmas gifts ever list. Moving on here. Parents in the 80s, don't watch that movie. It's too scary. Also, parents in the 80s, let's go to dinner.
Yeah. You know, Chuck E. Cheese was a badass when I was a kid. That rat was smoking cigars and he wasn't playing. Nowadays, he looks all cartoon.
Studio's got an ice cube tray that makes her cubes into the penile shaped object.
The Richards. We'll call them Richards. I think that's safe for the algorithm.
Yeah. We don't want to get the limited monetization little sad yellow icon.
It will be Richard.
OBS says Chucky looks like he's on the meth.
Yeah, that's about right, dude. Yeah, he ain't playing.
I bet that costume smells like B.O.
You ever had to wear anything like that?
No.
I have experience in the fuzzy animal costume world. At one time,
You're a furry? I didn't know that.
Well, I am furry, but I'm not a furry. Digress. At one point, I worked at the Army and a special.
How long did that last for?
In the San Diego 90-something degree weather, I realized I'm making minimum wage to wear this thing. Oh yeah, I marched right back in there. Can't afford.
Did you quit, or did they let you get off the hook?
He told me he'd buy me lunch, and I said I steal food from him.
I can see you doing that.
I did.
Oh, here we go. Here's one from the Shitmobile. 1975 Chrysler New Yorker has never been beat on. Double sunroof. Transmission's a little fucky, but I can show you how to work it in person. It needs a little bit of body work. You got to give it gas or it's going to stall. Needs a passenger door. 4,200 firm.
So.
I'm still kind of pissed that they never told us actually how to get to Sesame Street.
Oh.
Clouds away. Can you tell me?
Yeah, they never
how
did pay that off.
Huh?
Well, I thought it'd be in the lyrics of the song, but now that I think about it, they never did pay that off.
Never. They never told us how to get there. I always wanted to find out how to get to goddamn Sesame Street.
Look for the frickin' green hobo in the garbage can, I guess.
Yeah, well. Here we go. As a teenager boy in the 80s, I was always dreaming about riding on one of these.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Lucidio says she has a 77 Monte Carlo.
There you go. Pretty kick-ass car right there.
Absolutely. Can you give the kids a talk on drugs? Okay, but I'd rather do it sober.
Probably be more informative.
Look at her look on her face.
Yeah. Like I married him.
No, that's the realization that he's probably high right now. Yes, you have, Susudio. You have shown us 77 Monte Carlo. And we're back to the end, and we've reached the end of memes of the week this week. So there we go, folks. That is it for those. And let's get back up here to me and Jonesy for just a second. There we are. Yes, we are experiencing the issues that always happen on the show. Yay! Us.
It happens.
Anyway, so we've gone over the memes of the week. We've talked about our shitty weeks, and we're hoping that you guys are having a good time watching the show. Apparently, folks are, because they're stuck around. And we got some of the old faces back with us. It's good to see everybody here tonight. We're glad that you're here, hoping you're having a great time. And Jonesy and I were talking about formatting the show up earlier, so we're thinking we're going to take a little break with some music and fun. And so before I go into that, I want to highlight this little list here and let you guys see what we have available to us. Now, there are some songs that haven't made it to the list because my lazy ass hasn't updated this list and I don't know when. But if you take a quick look at the list here and you see something on here that you would like, you know that you can request it. But in the meantime, Jonesy, let's get our first set going, and here we go.
World. Profit director, Pimp Daddy, got the plan. Making that money, cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, Pimp Daddy, watch me fuck. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, 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 Cobra pays while bitches suck. Global world in my hand, nothing spread across the land. Profit director, got the plan. Making that money, cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, Big Daddy, watch me fuck. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, 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 Cobra pays while bitches suck.
The year was 1746. The place, Drumossie Moor. The site of the Battle of Culloden. The Jacobite forces were massacred. In the aftermath of the battle, 400 or so remaining soldiers were rounded up and taken prisoner, and from there transported south to Carlisle Castle. Once there, the soldiers were lined up. 1 in every 10 were chosen to be executed, and the rest sent home to tell the tale. Legend has it, there were 2 brothers, side by side in Carlisle Castle. One to be executed, and the other sent home. And one turns to the other and says, "Don't worry, we'll meet again. Ye take the high road, and I'll take the low road. And I'll be in Scotland afore ye."
By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You'll take the higher road, and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep side of Lomond, where in the purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. You'll take the high road, and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Flames are pouring from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entire, just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
In the great hall of the Justice League. Of the Justice League. In the great hall of the Justice League. Of the Justice League.
And we're back. And Susudio has been busy requesting. You can request anything on the list that you want. You don't have to super chat, but if you want some of that stuff that you know is going to get me, I've already said that if I can make up the revenue I would lose on this with the super chats, I'll play any damn thing you want. And that's the truth. Yes.
I was hoping that was the case.
Yeah.
Because I had said that in the chat and then I regretted it. I'm not the one saying that. We better get the leader of the house to confirm.
I confirmed it. I said, tis the case indeed. And All Music Fan 88 regretting that some of the characters that we saw in that time has now have not been made yet, but they will. They'll get around to it, I think. I do. And Studio wants to see your investigation once again, and I'm going to give her what she wants. So I'm going to go ahead and studio mode myself here for a second and get down there and let you talk a second there, Jonesy.
Uh-oh.
On the spot, brother.
What am I going to say? Oh, my God. I guess it's clobbering time. So, yeah, I'm just chilling here in the old Jonesy house, playing with me Fantastic Four toys, having fun. I was showing these suckers off. Got some cool ones. Torch, so you can fly through the world in a streak of fire. Kind of stuff I do.
There you go.
Got the old Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Bombastic, Mr. Bone Kick You in the Ass Stick, you know. And then we got the Psycho Man, who will make you go crazy. Stroke the fear. Bread in the 8.
And Mike B loves that
Michael
mole man, and Sue Studio with a $1.49 super sticker because she's been requesting her butt off over here, and she's going to get everything she wants.
I love when people get what they want.
Absolutely. And sometimes, you know, you ask for it, you get exactly what you want. What now? Who is this character? I want to know.
High Evolutionary.
Okay, okay.
He is kind of like a cloning type character.
Uh-oh.
Lost his book.
Yo, but, Sean, good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you here, sir. What is his book about? Is that a spell book?
Looks like it. It looks like it's got like witchcrafty type thing on it. Oh, he's got another book that again looks of the magic-y.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that they were included.
How's things going on your channel there, Sean? I've been catching up with you here and there, but I have to do it on the phone because when you vertical stream, I can't get it on the TV. I wish they'd fix that.
I have no problem watching Sean on my TV.
Depends on whether he's vertical. For some reason, the app that's on that LG TV in there, whenever I try to watch a vertical stream or short, it tells me I have to disconnect and watch it on the phone.
Yeah. Jonezer is cool, but rude. Give me a break. Bill is partied.
And Sean says he's started doing the Mario Golf. Okay, I'll have to check that out, Sean. Really will. All right. And I love it when Jonezer shows his stuff off. And we're going to get ready to do Comic Corner here in a minute, Jonezer. What you got for us tonight? Give us a little hint.
Well, I bought some stuff because I'm not prepared for the Comic Corner like usual. So we'll probably just show off some things I bought and talking and ranting.
All right. Well, let's get that going. Let me get our theme song here for the Comic Corner going, folks.
It's Jonezer's Comic Corner. It's Jonezer's Comic Corner. It's Jonezer's Comic Corner. It's Jonezer's Comic Corner.
So let's do this.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been in the old comic shop here, sir.
It has. It's been a dog's age, an elderly pooch at that. And we're at the old cozy little Jonezer Comic Corner here. Now, I bought some stuff. I was trying to get a deal on a couldn't come. I had a few pieces that I wanted and some that one of our friends here, the figurative speaking, Mr. John Wesby, had requested I track down some Superpowers books for him. Got him some. So I bought a little pile of books off a guy I've dealt with a few times. Very good guy. And one thing, if you're a frequent customer, or I don't know if he does this for frequent customers, or does this for everybody, but he threw in some freebies. So I got a couple freebie books that I did not buy, not ask for, just threw them in there. I thought were pretty cool. We got this Superman one, Booster Gold one, which you called it out the other night in the Google Meet about them being Millennium Week 3.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty impressed with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's on site. Now these are from '88. So must have been when Bill
It was.
Comic. And then we got these superpowers ones, which Mr. John Wesby is already claimed, and I had picked them up for him. But they are still pretty cool. I think these ones are the ones with Jack Kirby work. I think it even says that right there. Final Combat with Darkseid by Jack Kirby. So very cool. And then there's another series, issue 1. And I don't know much about comic books other than if you're going to get an issue of something, number 1 is probably not a bad one. And then got a couple things maybe for sale, maybe for me. Got some Sergeant Rocks. I always like these 4 books, kind of cool. I don't really collect them, so these will probably end up being for sale. And these ones are definitely for me. There's a Daredevil issue that I don't have that I really wanted. This one was kind of rough, but I got a good price on it. Even the white is turning kind of yellow. White cover. It's a tough cover to get in good shape. White. I think that's from the Frank Miller run. In fact, I know it is. And then Bill and I were talking earlier, some Commandy. I'm trying to get the whole run of this together. I really love this story and character. Got this book for $2. It was the price for this. Certainly not least, the other one that I had to have for me. Trying to get a lot of the Punisher books. Big fan of the Punisher. And pretty cool. So that's what we got for new pickups in the Jonezer house. And I thought we could talk a little comics here. Bill and I were talking about some kind of unsung characters or ones that like word ain't out on yet. Like I was saying, I really enjoy that everybody else hasn't caught on to how good the Andy books are, so I can still affordably. But are there any unsung heroes, Bill, that you enjoy that maybe that they're not they don't have a movie or the general public might not know about them, but you enjoy?
I will tell you one, and I don't know if Largo's still hanging around, lurking or not, but here a while back, Largo did a spotlight on a very special character that doesn't get a whole lot of love, and a lot of people don't even know who he is. And my first experience with this character was in a backup story in a comic book called Whatever Happened To, where they would take an old character and they would say, well, whatever happened to, say, blah, blah, blah. Well, the character in question was the Crimson Avenger. And I told Largo, Largo said, I didn't think that video would do as well as it did because I thought he was such an obscure character that nobody knew he was. And I said, no, that's not necessarily true. As a matter of fact, I want to say that in the late 80s or early 90s, Crimson Avenger actually got a little mini series there at DC Comics and got a little bit of love. And Sean saying the Wizard, the Wizard's another character that a lot of people don't know who he is, but I do. He was a speedster that was at World War II and had a lot of love in the comics there. But Crimson Avenger is a character that I kind of like. He's kind of like Green Hornet or Shadow, but just an all around cool character.
I can name a few of them that I really enjoy that maybe the rest of the world hasn't quite caught on to, or they had a short run and kind of went away. Definitely Commandy is definitely one that I've really enjoyed, and that's a Jack Kirby great and a fun book. Very Planet of the Apes-esque, with Commandy being the lone human, the last boy on Earth, and the world's kind of turned to this like a dystopian, where the creature are in charge type deal. Another character that I very much enjoyed, and I think I've talked about on this show before, is the Sleepwalker from the '90s. I very much enjoyed the Sleepwalker because it was a weird story and a very off the wall, offbeat character. And Brett Blevins did the artwork on the original issues of that, and some of that artwork speaks to you.
Sean also talking about the Fabulous Frogman and Khazar the Savage.
That is a fun character, and that's another one a lot of people don't know. Him and Zabu and Shauna the She Devil, with the tie-in with the X-Men and the Savage Land, I believe, is where he first appears, and that would definitely be worthy of its own movie if you want to do like a dinosaur story through Marvel. I'm surprised the Marvel hasn't touched on the Savage Land.
Well,
in any of their
recently
movies.
they released a Khazar the Savage figure in the Marvel Legends line, and I think there was a build-a-figure. You could build the saber-toothed tiger for him as well.
You could build Zabu if you bought all the other figures.
Gojitron bringing up Travis Morgan, the warlord in Skartaris at the center of the earth. Love that story. I have a Origins special figure that I made in the style of Remco. And I have a video that is doing well still to this very day. It still gets views about the warlord himself and the hollow earth and all that. It's just an interesting story, and it is great. Yeah. And that is unfortunate. They had a Khazar movie planned, but scrapped it, says Sean. And Jeff had headed off to bed. Well, you sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see who they would use for a villain in a Khazar movie. Sauron or Garrock or one of the typical Savage Land villains, or would they, where would they would go with it? It'd be interesting. Of course, I think a lot of people would like that. They like Lord of the Jungle, and pterodactyl riders and Rexes, all of that. But to do the Savage Land, outside of the X-Men, is Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Very fun. I think I have the first appearance of him in Spider-Man comics. Stegron was definitely a favorite of mine, especially as a kid. I have a really great issue of Spider-Man where Spider-Man fights Stegron and the Lizard at the same time.
Gojitron
What a combo.
brought up a video recently about a character that I haven't thought of in a long, long time, and that's Devil Dinosaur.
Yes, no, he made a custom of that Devil Dinosaur. Yeah, I would encourage anybody, if they haven't seen that, go to Goji's channel and watch that Devil Dinosaur deep dive in the custom figure. That was awesome. That's a book that's on my list. I've been wanting to get that Devil Dinosaur for one for a long time, especially while it's still fairly affordable.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those Kirby. I need the Demon is another one that's on my list. I'd like to get the Demon #1 before I can.
Sean said something earlier. I didn't get a chance to put it up. It says election season has him thinking of the Demon comic where Etrigan ran for president.
That would be funny. Gone the sins of man. Bring forth the demon Etrigan. Would he rhyme when he did his State of the Union address?
Well, I don't know if originally when Kirby did him that the demon was a rhymer, but he became a rhymer, and that's all he did was speak in rhyme at one point, I think. And that would be hard to write for, wouldn't it, Joneser?
Yes, but it would also, therein lies the challenge. Make it work. Yeah, I love the character. I remember being tickled when he appeared in Batman the Animated Series. They had Larry and the Witch Boy and Cat and Batman and Jason Blood and that was some fun stuff.
Machine Man would be
Machine
interesting.
Man, yeah, that would be, especially with all the AI stuff. Another one that doesn't get any love is definitely the God, it's on the tongue. Rom. Outside of comic fans, you hear a lot of, especially nowadays, people talking about Rom.
Rom
that
the
would
Space Knight.
definitely
Rom the Space Knight. They recently released an omnibus. It's kind of expensive on Amazon, but they released an omnibus issue with all those issues of Rom the Space Knight collected, which was based upon a really terrible toy that was a little ahead of its time and really didn't have a whole lot of play value that I do have a toy of over here. But yeah, Rom would be an interesting. I would like to see them do something with him. Maybe a movie. I mean, it doesn't have to be tied in. Hasbro does own Rom, and that's
Goji might have just alluded to why that hasn't happened, saying that Hasbro owns Rom. That's probably why it's being sat on.
well, yeah, and that's why it took so long to get the omnibus edition out, and that's why a lot of the Marvel Comics crossovers can't be reprinted because, because of those rights issues. Now, going back to Machine Man, what I find interesting about Machine Man was he first appeared in the 2001 A Space Odyssey comic book. And because he was an original Marvel character, they spun him off into his own stories and books so that they could continue working with the 2001 concepts without actually having to pay license fees for that.
Sneaky. Another you were talking Marvel Legend character that came out was that they did Death's Head not too long ago. In fact, I think you can still get it. And Death's Head was another fun character that is not gotten a lot of love as far as movie or animation character of the property. Relatively obscure outside of most comic fans, and that's another character that's a great visual and a cool violence artwork. A lot of fun.
Gojitron says Rom was supposed to be part of the scrapped Hasbro universe movie project. Remember when they talked about they were going to have a Hasbro toy universe and make movies out of them, cross them over?
Kind of like Marvel has their own thing, and Hasbro's.
They were going to do, I think, was it Micronaut? No, something like that. They were going to do a whole bunch of different movies with different IPs like that. They were all interconnected, but they, of course, you know how that happens. They have these grand plans and they never come to fruition.
I have a pretty decent, I think it's X-Men and the Micronauts crossover.
And Sue Studio was saying that is our super chat goal only at $5? Yes. Well, the little line here that I have moving over here only shows super chats, but I don't think it includes super stickers. But right now we're at $6.49, so that's where we're at. But Studio has also gifted a membership, which was another I think $5. So we can add 5 to that. So we're working on trying to get old Bill a little bit of dough into this month. I have till the 21st. But tonight's goal is like Jonezer's voice keeps cutting out. Apparently you're cutting out there, Jonezer. Maybe it's because I'm talking over you. I don't know. Keep talking.
Who knows? This is just kind of par for the course here, but it's all good. I don't have much more to add on this Comic Corner. We are talking in the future that we will have one that's a little more in depth and maybe not shooting through some issues to look at, and maybe more of a focused or prepared discussion. But this wasn't a bad little Comic Corner that I just pulled right out of my butt, got the rabbit out and stuck it right there. So, so yeah,
And Goji says the Micronauts omnibus reprints did not include the X-Men crossovers, so those might go up in value.
I only have a few. I think it was a 1 and 5 or 1 and 4 minis. I only have a few of them. I don't have the completed mini. I have a few.
Yeah,
I can't remember if it was a 5-part or a 4-part.
Do you remember what the storyline of how the X-Men ended up meeting the Micronauts was?
You know, it's been so long since I thumbed through that, and I never had the completed thing. So I think I was always holding off reading it, till I had all the parts. Never got them. I really can't tell you. I've thumbed through it. I can also tell you I wasn't the biggest Micronauts fan, so I'm not as up on them. But I was a huge X-Men. Very up.
Well, I remember the toy line. I think Migo did the toy line, and I always wanted them, but I never got any Micronauts. I ended up getting the Metal Men, if you remember those, but I didn't get any Micronauts. And of course, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but you would want a toy and you'd show them what the toy was, and they would get you something similar, but it wasn't that toy because they went to the dollar store. And I think that's why I ended up with the Metal Men. But I can remember the Micronauts comic, and I was too little for that, and it was a little over my head, and I couldn't get into it. But because to me, the characters in the Micronaut comic look nothing like the toys. Kyle.
Yeah, I can't say I'm knowledgeable. I know of them, but was never big into them. I can relate to what you're saying though about like wanting a toy and getting one that's like it, but not it. Like, you sit there and tell your mom, "Oh, I like Transformers," and you're like, "What the hell is this? A GoBot? What the heck is a GoBot? Thing is stupid."
We could have a whole episode on whether the GoBots are worthy or not. But yes, I had some GoBots, but I bought them because I wanted them. I had Psykill, and I had Leader One, and I think a car. It looked like a Lamborghini car that transformed into a little robot. It was a GoBot.
Sorry, but right away I was like off-brand
They were more like Hot Wheels cars that transformed. They weren't, the Transformers were a little bigger in my opinion, except for maybe, Bumblebee or something.
I remember seeing a couple episodes of the cartoon. That's about all. And I had the one of them, whatever one I got that I basically, it landed on me as not a Transformer. Trash.
There were also some knockoff stuff. Like I remember there was a watch. It was a little digital watch that you could transform into a little tiny robot, and you could wear it like a watch, and it had time on it and everything, but you could make it into a little robot. Do you remember those things?
Only watch I had was the Dick Tracy one, baby.
There you go.
Dick Tracy.
And Gojitron caught the Metal Men. Yeah, they were solid die-cast metal. Yeah, you could chunk them at somebody and hurt them, that's for sure. But I had one that he rode on what's called a little sky sled, and I had another one that looked like an astronaut. Susudio had all 13 issues of ROM. Go ahead, Joneser. Sorry.
I was gonna say I wasn't even the biggest Transformers fan, to be honest with you. So I don't know why I had the brand loyalty to them, because I think the only one I had was one that turned a tape recorder.
Mm.
I don't even remember his name.
Sound
like,
Blaster?
I can't say I was the biggest fan. Chrono form. That is.
Those were the watches I was talking about. See, Gojitron is a wealth of information, as you know.
We call him Mr. Google.
Yeah. If Google were personified, it would look like Carl.
He will actually gives you the answer you're looking for, whereas Google gives you like 17.
Yes, plus a couple of ads that are not really ads, they're
Fine.
scams. Yeah, so yes, Carl's better than Google.
Agreed.
Osiris79, welcome to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure, says actually GoBots came before the Transformers, which is true. So one
not know
could
that.
say Transformers are a knockoff that became more successful than GoBots. Well, they're all based upon several different lines of Japanese toys.
See, I did not know that. That's awesome. I love knowing stuff that I didn't know.
And Goyutron says, I'm full of information.
Want. Information.
Information. Get information, soldiers. GoBots 1983, Transformers 1984.
Never knew that. Never
Yes. And now, Joneser, if you're ready, we're going to do the all Susudio request list.
Well deserved.
Absolutely. Have fun, folks.
Put out a new artist. A lot of people calling. The phones are lighting up this morning for the new record from Jimmy Hart. It's called Lance Russell's Nose.
I was listening to my radio late last night when I heard a knock on my door. I went to the window and I peeked outside. It was a girl about 5'4". She said she saw my name on a bathroom wall, so she thought she'd give me a try. So I locked the door and I invited her in. But when I turned on the light, she had Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. Little rocky smile that drives me wild, and Lance Russell's nose. She had Brooke Shields' hair. You should have been there. Boy, was I surprised. Both Gary Hill and Mick Jagger lips and Michael Jackson's eyes. Dolly Parton's chest. You know that's the best. And old Herschel Walker's thighs. I was doing all right till she turned on the light. It was then I realized she had Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. Little rocky smile that drives me wild, and Lance Russell's nose. Did everybody want you? Did everybody want you? Did everybody want you? She had Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. Little rocky smile that drives me wild, and Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. She had Lance Russell's nose. Little rocky smile that drives me wild, and Lance Russell's nose.
Inspector Jones is on the case. He's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online. Now he's got a sassy sass, blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list. Can you imagine that? Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but But his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonezer's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Okay, Mumbles. Big Boy's on his way to the slammer. Itchy's probably at the bottom of the river. You are in the hot seat. Now, where is Flat Top?
What are you talking about, Brady? I don't know no Flat Top.
No point denying it, Mumbles. We got plenty of photos of the two of you together. Cooperate. Maybe get a lighter sentence.
You got nothing on me. I didn't do nothing on my lawyer. Forget it, Sam. I'm done playing nice. Hit the lights.
Sorry, Mumbles. Looks like you're in for a long night.
You giving me the dirty degree. I don't want my lawyer. This ends when you tell me where Flat Top is. Unfortunately for you, Mumbles, I don't believe you. Sam, why don't you go ahead and see what you can get out of him? I'm getting a coffee.
Calling Dick Tracy. Come in, Tracy.
What do you need, Pat? I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Tracy, Flat Top's out on 5th and G, firing indiscriminately. 2 officers and a few civilians are down. He's screaming for you.
I'm on my way.
Where's Tracy? He doesn't have the guts to face me.
I'll kill every copper until I see he shows. He's out of control, lost his mind. I'll have to wait for the right moment. There he is, Steady, Tracy. He's gonna be out soon. Now! What? Reload? Not now! This is Tracy. Suspect is down. Repeat, suspect is down.
All right, Tracy. Dispatching an ambulance.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I know it happens. Who knows?
I had to move my mouse.
Yeah. Jonesy says he needs to get back to producing violent toy videos. Oh, yeah. No. So Studio brought up Chicky Tendies. I want some Chicky Tendies.
They have to be dinosaur ones or I don't want any.
Oh, those are good too. I like those. No kitties in the house, so we don't get them much anymore around here, but I kind of hankering for some Chicky Tendies.
Little T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Then you could have the T-Rex dip his face in the barbecue sauce and he roars, "Roar!" and then you eat him.
I like the barbecue sauce, but I also like the chicken sauce. You can buy that at Walmart now. Kind of sort of like the stuff that you get at Zaxby's, wherever.
Yeah, we got some stuff. I think it's like the stuff you get at Chick-fil-A, whatever. It's really good.
Yeah, I think they actually sell Chick-fil-A branded chicken sauce at Walmart now, if I'm not mistaken. Nuggies. Yeah, there you go. Chicky Nuggies.
Everybody likes chicken.
Remember when McDonald's first came out?
I'm also, I'm not against a blankie either.
I don't need the cry closet for the hot cocoa. Hot cocoa's trash.
Coffee. But the blankie and the chicken tendies, that's a deal.
I will tell you, folks, I've known Joneser for quite a long time, and he is a descendant of Sumerians. And Sumerians were known for not having tear ducts at all, and they were all unable to cry. Did you know that?
I can cry. It has to be under the right circumstance. Like at the end of Old Yeller or Shane.
Yes, that's when one tear rolls down Joneser's face and kind of drips right over to here.
I'll tell you one that gets me, and my freaking kids know it, and they watch for it, is if you watch that freaking Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol, and then they get to the part where little tiny Tim comes out and does, "God blesses everyone," and jumps, and a little freaking tear rolls down Joneser's face, and my kid's sitting there trolling me, and I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit if that little rat dies. I don't care.
And I kind of agree with Goji trying. The dinosaur nuggets do go well with mashed potato volcanoes. And you know, the gravy in the mashed potato volcano can also be chicky nugget dippy sauce. Kind of partial to it. You got me thinking of what I'm going to try to get Paula to fix me for Monday. I want chicky nuggies and mashed taters and gravy, please. In a blanket.
Volcano. Dinosaur.
What you got planned, Joneser? I know that the channel's been kind of on hiatus because you've been sick and shit, but come on, man.
I gotta produce something at some point. I will. Actually, it's funny. I get ideas at weird times, but I gotta do something. Something will be done. Right now, we're just trying to get the right leg to the same size as the left leg. Once we do that, maybe.
Well, hopefully you'll be getting better soon. And I'm going to be working on something this week. Hopefully I'll get something for Thursday. If I don't, it'll be next Thursday. But we're going to continue to try to get videos out on Thursdays. If you haven't seen the Superman video, please go and watch that. I worked hard on that, and George gave me some high praise earlier today, said it brought back memories of his childhood. If you like the Superman cartoon show from the Fleischer era, if you like Superman from the radio show, if you like George Reed's Adventures of Superman, I tried to combine some of the best feelings of all of that along with superpowers into that, and I think I kind of touched it. What do you think, Jonesy?
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. And it was fun for me to see the project come to completion or fruition, because it was a floating idea for a long time. And it was neat to see it come out. And I got a few more things I should pitch to you that I think you could run with a lot better than I can. And get on that. Maybe some Batman adventure might be coming down the pipe.
That would be a great idea. And I don't know if you noticed it, Jonezer, but some of my projects never get finished, even though they wind up on YouTube. If you watch the live shows, you might see a better version. And once again, I did a little tweak to That Time Is Now, and I bet you missed it, didn't you, Jonezer?
I was upstairs when it started, so I don't know if I caught it.
Aquaman's boo, 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 is in there now. Marley and Me, that's the one. Yeah, there you go.
That's that movie. Don't watch that crap.
Yeah, you do. See, he doth protest too much. I can tell, especially when he gets that sideways look in his face. That's when he's telling a little bit of a fib, trying to cover up for them little peepees that do live inside of that chest underneath that Kiss shirt.
I will tell you the truth. I watched that movie and I cried like a little girl. Don't watch that.
Yeah, it does hit you in the peepees, doesn't it, Sue Studio? Look, folks, I know that tonight happened real quick. When we're having fun, those 2 hours go just like the wind. And yeah, the Ducks are playing. And it's time for me to say, Jonezer, I want you all to keep on collecting and stay fantastic. Until next time, here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, I want everyone to have a good journey. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.